Here's a wild one. A dog breed so versatile it seems almost mythical. Imagine an animal that possesses the raw power and focus of a world-class athlete, the sharp intellect of a chess grandmaster, and the devoted heart of your most loyal companion. Belgian Shepherds have won world titles in demanding protection sports like French ring and Mondioring, where they display incredible courage and control. At the same time, they are also crushing agility courses, flying over jumps and through weave poles with breathtaking speed and precision. And after all that, they go home to cuddle on the couch like oversized lapdogs, completely content to just be with their people. That mix of elite athlete and couch buddy? It's real! And it's why I'm obsessed with this breed. It's a duality that confuses many but captivates those who understand it. So today, I'm breaking down the 4 varieties of the Belgian Shepherd, sometimes called Belgian Shepherds, and why they're insanely awesome. We're going deep into what makes them tick. Think laser focus, an intensity that can feel like they're reading your mind. Think big brains, a cognitive ability that requires constant engagement to stay happy. Think heart for days loyalty, a bond so profound it becomes a true partnership. All of this is wrapped in a sleek, athletic package built for performance. But before we get carried away, let's be honest about the roadblocks. The internet loves to say Belgian Shepherds are too much dog. It's a common refrain, a warning passed around in forums and comment sections. You hear, they need 10 hours of exercise a day. They'll destroy your house if you blink, and the most common one, they're only for police or military. Here's the truth. Yes, they're high energy. This is not an exaggeration. Their batteries come fully charged, and they have a very efficient recharging system. And yes, they crave a job. This is the critical piece of the puzzle. Their ancestors were bred to work all day, every day, making decisions and solving problems. That instinct doesn't just disappear because they live in a suburb. But job doesn't have to mean SWAT team or herding a flock of 1,000 sheep. A job is just structured, purposeful activity that engages their mind and body. It can be structured walks, where they have to heel, wait at curbs, and ignore distractions. It can be scent games, hiding their favorite toy or treats around the house and having them find it. It can be short, fun obedience drills, practicing commands for 5-10 minutes a day. It can be a high-intensity game of flirt pole play in the backyard. It can be backyard agility, using simple jumps and tunnels. It can even be learning silly tricks that light up their brain and strengthen your bond. What gets people into trouble is not the breed, it's the mismatch. If you want a decorative rug dog that requires minimal interaction, this isn't it. If you want a daily partner, a training buddy, a dog that reads you and shows up for you every single day, now we're talking. So let's map the fit. The Belgian Shepherd is one breed with 4 distinct varieties, primarily separated by coat type and color. First, the Malinois, the Tervuren, the Groenendael, and the rarest, the Lekenois. The Malinois is the short-coated rocket ship, the variety most seen in police and military work. They are intense, driven, and thrive on structure and a clear mission. Best for active folks who genuinely enjoy daily structured training. Their grooming is minimal. A quick brush once a week is usually enough. The Tervuren has that same high-performance engine but wrapped in long-haired elegance. They excel in dog sports like agility and obedience, and are often described as slightly softer in temperament than the Malinois. Great for people who love training plus are prepared for the commitment of regular grooming to prevent mats and tangles in that glorious coat. The Groenendael, with its solid black long coat, is simply stunning. They share the Tervuren's coat type and the breed's overall intelligence, but are often noted for being particularly steady and affectionate with their families. They thrive with consistent mental work and a strong bond with their owner. And finally, the Lekenois, the rough-coated rarest of the 4. Their coat is tousled and wiry, giving them a unique, rustic look. They are known for being clever, watchful, and a bit quirky. They are fantastic, versatile dogs for engaged owners who appreciate their distinct personality and look. Across all 4 varieties, you get an intelligence and trainability that can feel telepathic. They watch everything. They learn from your patterns, your tone of voice, your body language. They pick up cues incredibly fast, which is a double-edged sword. Your good habits and your bad habits matter. If you're consistent, clear, and fair with your rules and rewards, you'll look like a world-class trainer. Your dog will be responsive, reliable, and a joy to be around. If you're chaotic, inconsistent, or unclear, they'll learn to exploit the loopholes. They'll outsmart you by Tuesday, guaranteed. So, what about living situations? Apartment or house? Honestly, both can work. A big yard is not a substitute for engagement. A dog can be just as bored and destructive in a mansion with 5 acres as it can be in a studio apartment. The key isn't the space, it's the commitment to daily outlets and clear rules inside that space. So who is the ideal owner? Runners, hikers, hobby trainers who are into dog sports. You are green lights. Active families who like schedules and are willing to incorporate the dog's needs into their daily rhythm, also a green light. Sedentary lifestyles or people with unpredictable, chaotic schedules, this is a yellow light. It doesn't mean it's impossible, but you must proceed with a concrete, non-negotiable plan for meeting the dog's needs every single day. Which brings me to a quick story that perfectly illustrates this. I met a Malinois named Coda, who was on the verge of being returned to the shelter. His owner, a nurse, works long night shifts. When he was home, he was exhausted. Coda, a young brilliant Malinois, was a nightmare. He used to bounce off the walls, literally. He chewed furniture, barked incessantly, and was impossible to settle. His owner was at his wit's end, but instead of giving up, his owner decided to try one last thing. He built a simple, repeatable routine based around his own schedule. It wasn't about adding hours of exercise, it was about adding structure and purpose. Their new day started with a 30-minute sunrise sniff walk, where Coda was allowed to explore and decompress. Breakfast was no longer served in a bowl but in a puzzle feeder that made him work for his food. Before his owner slept, they did just 10 minutes of focused obedience training. Then, Coda would nap in his crate while his owner slept. In the evening, they had their physical outlet, a bike run or a game of fetch, and right before his owner left for his shift, a quick 2-minute find the toy game. The change was staggering. 1 month later, the destruction stopped completely. Coda was calmer, more focused, and visibly happier. 6 months later, they passed their canine good citizen test, a testament to their teamwork and Coda's newfound stability. But the story doesn't end there. One night, during a neighborhood power outage, Coda, who was resting calmly, suddenly stood up, alert. He let out a low, unusual bark. He alerted, persistently nudging his owner and looking toward the house next door. He wouldn't settle. Trusting his dog, the owner went to check and heard a faint cry. He found his elderly neighbor, who had fallen in the dark and couldn't get up. That's Belgian Shepherd energy. Channeled, loyal, useful, and deeply connected. The dog that was once too much became a local hero. So let's wrap this up. These dogs are not too much. They are a lot, but there's a huge difference. They're just right for people who don't just want a dog, but a partner with purpose. If you're considering one, first, choose the variety that fits your lifestyle, especially regarding grooming. Second, commit to a 30-day starter plan. For the first month, focus on building a predictable routine. A morning mental exercise, like a puzzle feeder, one solid physical outlet, like a structured walk or fetch, and one short training session in the evening. That's it. Commit to that consistency, and you'll unlock something truly special. You'll build a foundation for a partnership that will enrich your life in ways you can't even imagine. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below if you live with a Belgian Shepherd. Tell me which variety and your favorite thing about them. Or if you're curious, which variety might fit your life, ask away. I read all the comments. If this breakdown was helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. And if you want more breed-fit breakdowns, watch my next video where I map high-energy dogs to real-world routines. We've got a lot more to cover. Thanks for watching. See you there.